Hey everybody, welcome to today's video. I'm here with Kiku. He is my brother-in-law and is my very common threes teammate. In the past 2 or 3 days since I posted the last video where I was low diamond 3 or mid diamond 3, I've already climbed up to being mid champ 2, and so Kiku asked me to take a look at one of his replays. So here we are. This is Kiku, and
Hi.
and we are going to be taking a look at this replay with him. This one we lost, I believe, 4-5 in overtime, so it's a good replay to look at. And the next one we immediately went back and won handedly. I think it was 6-1. So let's get into it.
5-1.
And immediately I'm messing up. Awesome. So on my kickoff, I generally send it left, so Kiku went left. Okay. So so first thing, right here, you know this ball is over you. I would immediately start hitting the pads and heading back.
Well, see, that's what I'm starting to do.
I know you're starting to do that, but you kind of hesitate a little bit. I would already be heading back and try to get, you would want to try to end up at the back post, so I'd maybe go like that. I would start heading back a little bit earlier. As soon as you see that that ball is no longer yours, you know your teammate's not up for it because you didn't hear a click behind you. So I would immediately start heading back so that at this point you would already be about here-ish. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so let's just keep watching, though.
Okay. There. Ooh.
No.
There we go. Okay. Good. Good. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So teammate double committed with you there. You see him go off screen at the last second, and he's facing the opposite way. Like that. A little bit mess up on the wave dash.
Yeah,
But it's fine.
my way. I'm trying with the wave dashes, but they're not coming out super clean. I gotta keep remembering to hold drift. That's the biggest thing about it.
It's all good. Okay, so here, good checking him. I would have, so right here, you see he's already going back. You don't technically even need to check that he's going back because you saw him going off screen that way. That would put.
I had the time to.
Yeah, that just would have made it so that when that challenge happened, if you didn't check, you could be maybe up here-ish. So you would be a little bit closer for that next challenge. But it's all good.
And then, you know, that happened.
Yeah. So see that I'm farther back. Okay, good. Okay, I would have maybe tried to get that back a little bit more instead of trying to send
I
it
was
into
just
the corner.
trying to get a touch, honestly.
Okay. It's all good then. Sorry, I need to. Okay, so good. So we double commit, which means that this ball, realistically, should be yours.
I know.
So, but instead.
But I see how he lands, so I let him go for it.
Okay.
I wanted to touch that, and I felt like I should have.
And you see my terrible backwards play. Okay, so
I just didn't think my touch would be good, you know?
yeah, I want to see that entire defensive stand again. So you play that ball into the corner. Right here, I would immediately start rotating back. Instead of rotating up the wall, I would have tried to rotate back post. But then again, you also thought I was back, and realistically, I should have been back. I think I came up a little bit early on that one, if I remember correctly. And I believe I called right about here. I don't want to be here. I should have stayed back post, if I remember correctly. It's all good though. So they score, and then kickoff.
All right, so far, what have you just noticed? Like, just so far?
It seems like you're being a little hesitant. Not necessarily poor positioning, but you're in the right position to go for something, and you're not. Sort of.
I'm not immediate to it like I should be.
Correct.
I take a slightly more cautious approach.
Yeah, it's like you could be there a little bit faster, but because you're a little bit slower, you're not getting a good touch, or either you're not getting a good touch or they've gotten the ball first. But that being said, I'll let you know what 3 things I would say at the end. Fully. Good job. Okay. I see what you're trying to do there. Okay. I'm gonna go back a little bit more. So you make the challenge there. So here, I'll actually wait until you land. So right here.
I know you're to the back left, yes.
I would start rotating that way already. Yes, you don't necessarily need to, but because this ball might come to you, but I would start rotating back post already because you just made your challenge. You see he's about to make a challenge, and you don't know where I am. So I might be...
I do know where you are. If you go back just a little bit, I can clearly see you. My top left. Far left.
Okay, so... So you know I'm rotating back. Okay,
yep.
So you do know I'm rotating back, but still,
uh-huh.
You should be working to get back behind me in case this goes bad. And now we're both kind of in the same spot, and we double commit. So that would have, by rotating to the back post, even though we were kind of on offense, the ball wasn't immediately coming to you. So you should have started cycling back, because that would have made this double commit not happen. Does that make sense?
True. Okay.
And that would have given you a better shot at that, because then you would have been, at this point, when I'm making this touch, you would have been about midfield, over here-ish, and then that would have made an easier shot on net. Does that make sense?
Yeah, realistically though, I should have been able to pre-jump this.
Oh, you should have gotten that anyways. Like, that's a slightly misread ball. But if you were in a slightly better position at the midfield, that would have been an easier ball for you to hit, and you probably would have had more than 37 boost when going up for it.
Yeah, true.
You're on ball cam decent amount of time, or on car cam fair amount of time. Okay.
Yeah, I just failed to comprehend and know what to do here.
Yeah, so you're rotating down the middle first off, and then the shot comes. So what you did wasn't the worst.
I just forgot to tilt my car to the left to
correct.
Go that way.
But realistically, also, you could have been, instead of going straight down the middle, you could have gone down the middle until right about here, and then start angling, because you now have 23 boost. After you get this next pad up here, you're going to have 36. So then being off to the side would have made that a little bit easier. But I agree. That was a nice shot. You could have air rolled a little, tilted a little bit so that you flipped properly. Difficult save either way. I think our teammate and I double committed as well. So that did not make it easier. So here you see him cut. He shouldn't have been there, but you saw him cut. Good. Okay, get the 50. Okay. It's right here. Right here, I would start reading that guy. Because
Yeah, he wasn't even in my mind to think about.
right, because if he gets a touch, what's his touch going to be? It's probably going to be a fairly nothing
yeah.
touch, because he doesn't know. Like that was a high-ish level play, and so he doesn't know that he's not expecting that ball to come. He's expecting it to come off the backboard, and then for you to take a shot. So this is probably going to be a wimpy touch and land somewhere in here. So I would start trying to read him instead of continuing to read the shot, especially once you see him jump. But it's all good. And then, and here, I would immediately start rotating back. I've been trying to do that more. Just playing more defensive, and the offensive opportunities are coming. Because if you had immediately started rotating back right here, then you would have been back a little bit farther for this follow-up challenge, which goes over your head.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And there you definitely could have rotated out a bit quicker. So you're 68. First thing is you're still 68. I would start angling your card down and boost a little bit so that you land. And then here, you still got 68 boost. Do the 45-degree flips with the boost while you're boosting to get back. And that would, like exactly like you did there, just a little bit sooner. And that, I still don't think that that ball is saved because our teammate and I double committed again.
Yeah, it did make a difference. I did.
Yeah. It might have
Like
made
that was a shot that I felt like I should have just been there for, because it looked like y'all were gonna pinch it towards me.
Yeah. Okay. I get what you're saying. Nice little wave dash kickoff. On ball cam a little bit long. Our car cam a little bit long. You missed the first boost. Got the second one though.
Yeah, I failed to give that power.
Hesitated as well. Right here. You got
Well,
a power shot.
Yeah, I was confused if you were able to hit that ball, or if you were flipping forward.
Yeah.
Or not good hit, but
Yeah. So a little bit of hesitation.
just hesitation.
Hesitation is a big thing, yeah.
But we will also see a difference
What's going on here? So you take that. You're starting to rotate back. Turn towards the outside. Why do you turn outside?
Because I see our teammate is right there. You're right there. I'm completing my.
But I meant right here. Why are you turning outside instead of turning towards the other side of the field? Because realistic, and what I would do, I keep saying realistically, but what I would do in this circumstance is you land here, you see I'm going to hit it, so instead
but
of...
I also see our teammate has no boost, and he would be next in line. And I know I have 63, and I see him rotating back this way.
Right, but he's rotating back. The ball is going, so the ball is going to go this way. Teammate's going this way. So if you rotate your car and you go that way instead...
But I also see the dude going up the wall, getting ready to challenge your ball right now.
Yes. But theoretically, if he clears it, then it's your teammate. That's just how I would do it. Just if the play goes to fruition, you want to be about where the boost pad right in front of Joss 398, 393 is, because then you could have taken that shot. Does that make sense? That nice play there. Okay, one of us should have picked you up there. Good touch.
I was so sad nobody was there for that.
What were our teammate and I doing?
I see you are out midfield.
So, teammate got bumped, and I was kind of expecting him to go for that. I still ended up finishing it for you, though. Way to turn away from the goal as well. Like, to get the pass and then turn the other way. Good job. Yeah, boost. Teammate's going to be there for that.
Like, I don't know if I did the right thing there.
Okay. So right here, teammates rotating out. You. So I hit it down. You're still last in your mind. You did the right thing there. I would maybe have been a little bit faster to that ball, because if you turn before it hits the ceiling and start to jump as it
I
hits
wasn't
the ceiling.
reading the ceiling. I wasn't reading the ceiling.
Yeah, well, you don't need to read the ceiling. I'm not saying pre-jump the ceiling. That was a bad term on mine, but these two hit it quite hard, and it's going up. If you turn here, then that'll put you in a slightly better spot to jump for the ball. And then I think you beat that guy. But other than that, that was a good play.
Okay.
A little slow to it is all I'm saying. Kind of slow, double fast aerial, whatever it's called, fast aerial. Okay. Alright, I want to see all that again. So I hit it. I'm in their net. You no longer see me. So you were checking for me, I'm guessing.
No, I was checking for a boost, just to know.
Oh, okay. Good play. Good play.
Why? Why you gotta keep watching?
So, all of this. Quick question.
Yeah.
Do the boost pads move?
No.
So then, why do you need to look for each one?
I'm just nature of habit, okay? I
Yeah.
try and like hand back and forth.
I'm looking at mine. You see me switch back and forth a lot as well. I think it's kind of funny. You don't necessarily need to check for each of those because you do know where they are. I've played with you enough that you don't need to, that you know where all the boost pads are. And that would have made it so that you were a little bit quicker because you would have saved speed. Saved speed in your mind because you wouldn't have been switching between tasks as quickly. If that makes sense. But now, so you get the 100. So this, probably not your ball. Like, teammates coming in, but... So you have teammate rotate out there, I'm on the backboard, you get the boost. Do you actually see the teammate there? such
don't
an
think so.
instant. I don't think you do, but you do know your teammate is back behind you somewhere. Good turn on that.
Could have delayed it just a little longer. Probably have gotten it.
Ooh,
Yeah, that was.
needed to be a slightly better catch, but
Yeah.
it worked.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember this. So I hit it downfield, you fall in behind me, and we both thought our teammate was back, which, if we go to teammate's perspective, it is this guy? Yeah.
Yeah.
So teammate is, he makes his challenge, he's rotating back. He's just kind of ball watching at this point.
No, he's reading me as last man back. Watch.
Oh yeah, he doesn't see you go up the wall because your nameplate's hidden, and he last saw you heading back. So teammate read you as last man back, and you and I both read him as last man back. But I still think this is not, like, I still think this is him being wrong with the turn, because if you look, he's pathing to the back post,
Hmm.
so he should be going like that.
But he can see me obviously right here though.
Yes, but you are front post, so theoretically I would hit this ball up to you. And so teammate should be hitting the back post, because even if you are rotating back, you would still theoretically need to go like that.
Yeah.
Whereas teammate just needs to go like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I would think that you are correct in following the play. He kind of turns and is ball watching, but it's all good. We ended up getting scored on here, and we don't need to watch the goal again. And I am not reviewing our teammate, or analyzing our teammate. Not as good a wave dash. Turn off ball cam a little bit long, but it's all good. Nice. That put you in the perfect position. Beautiful. I love this right. Nope. I love that.
Yeah.
That little check. I love how fast that one was, though. A lot of your checks at the beginning of this game were a bit slower. That one is on point. Very quick.
Well, when I have time, I make them longer. Is the thing.
Okay. I like the air roll shot there. Right here, you should be rotating out. Good. Hesitate a little bit, rotating out. Nice shot. So yeah, this game definitely did have two halves for you, especially for you specifically, but for the team as well. The beginning, way to realize you were getting beat there and start turning back.
I just don't know what I'm supposed to do here. This is where I hesitate.
So right here, you realize you're getting beaten. So instead of turning all the way back,
I guess I could have jumped off the wall, done a half flip,
no,
and gone straight back.
go that way.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Because you I need to click on that first. So
No, I know what you're saying though.
our teammate is on kickoff. He's going to grab the mid and then head back. I grabbed the other corner, so I'm going to be back post right now. So if you start rotating back now, realize that this isn't your ball anymore, because it's already in an awkward spot for you. You've already decided that you weren't going to challenge the guy up top on the wall.
Yeah.
Which was perfect. But you just now should rotate to the back post through the shooting lane. Instead, kinda.
I thought you were gonna pass it up, and I was gonna put a.
Well, if you thought I was going to pass it up, in that case, then I would honestly, let's see. If you think I'm going to pass it up to you, then I would go for the boost steal. Deny chronic boost. Because then you can still start your turn towards the midfield, but if I pass it to you, it's easier to get to the ball.
Yeah, I needed to do something better with that ball. I jumped too early.
Yeah, just a little bit. I
Because I
think
wasn't sure if I was gonna beat him.
I think also we were spaced out, like, so I right here realized this is not my ball. I'm rotating away. You should be a little bit closer, but I understand why you're not, because you saw me up there. Oof. And they bumped you into me. So yeah, the big things that I would say to work on after watching that, make sure you're not hesitating. Hesitation, not necessarily hesitating for, well, hesitating for when it's your ball. Just commit for it. If it's a double commit, if you commit for a double, if a double commit happens when it is your ball, it's not your fault. Secondly, hesitating, rotating out of offense. There was a couple times where you were up on offense a little bit too long, and that would have made it so that there was an easier defensive play.
Basically, just tighten up rotation is what I'm hearing for the most part.
Yeah, that's a big part of it. Big thing, just tightening up the rotation a little bit. But so hesitating when on challenging, hesitating coming out of offense, and just slightly cleaner ball hits, I would say.
All right, now let's go on to the second game.
I'm going to actually end the video there for this one, and then we can do the second one together.